Hello, I'm Chris Pattle, and today I'm going to be running a half marathon with no training. Okay, I'm here at the start line now. It's a little bit past 6 in the morning. I was hoping to start bang on 6, but just took me a little bit longer getting ready than I thought. Feel a bit nervous. Physically, I think I can do it. Mentally, not so sure, but we'll just have to see how it pans out. I'm going to be careful not to go off too fast. Yeah, I don't normally run at this time too. I normally run in sort of after work in the evening. So again, that's another factor. I'm not really sure how it's going to pan out. But I've had some breakfast, had a cup of coffee, so should be fine. Garmin's all ready to go, so let's get this started. The starting point was the recreation ground, and as I made my way out of town, I quickly began to settle into a comfortable pace. Okay, so I'm just under 2 miles in now. Feeling alright. First mile was 10:37, which was way too fast, and this second mile looks to be about 10:50. So again, I just need to slow it down a bit. It feels like I'm going slow, but obviously not. So yeah, just need to knock it back a peg or two. This was kind of part of the route I was a bit worried about because I haven't been on here for quite a while, and it's looking like it's going to be quite overgrown, so just need to watch my step really. Right, I'm over 5k in now and feeling alright. Pace is still a little bit too high, but I'm feeling not too bad. Felt quite cold when I started, but feel quite warm now. Nice temperature really. Yeah, I'm going to get my head down, I think, for the next 2 or 3 miles. If I can get to halfway, which is 10k or 6.5 miles, and still feel fairly decent, then I think I'll be alright. So yeah, I'll check in a bit. I got my head down and started ticking off the next few miles. I was enjoying the peace and quiet that the early morning start had given me, and as I was approaching halfway, I was in high spirits. Okay, I'm officially over halfway now. Just done 7 miles and I'm feeling quite good. Yeah, mentally I feel alright. Between miles 5 and 6 I'm starting to kind of feel myself going downhill a little bit. Now I'm over halfway, it's kind of giving me a little bit of a boost really. So yeah, it's the first point on this run that I've actually started to think, okay, I can do this now. Just need to stay positive and not try and speed up really. Legs are a little bit tired, kind of quads are hurting, knees are starting to feel a little bit sore, but yeah, it's not too bad. I know this next bit is going to be quite tough mentally, but let's just see how it goes. My optimism at this point was short-lived, however, because I soon hit what many runners call the wall. I'm about 8.5 miles in now, and it's definitely got a lot tougher. Yeah, my legs are really hurting a bit. Kind of without knowing, I just started to speed up a little bit, and it's really, I can really feel it now. So again, I'm just going to get my head down, I think, and try and get to about 11 miles. Speak to you in a bit. Starting to get really, really tough now. Basically gone into limp mode now, and I'm just trying to make it home. Yeah, it's almost like my body's just flipped a switch, and I'm just really, really tired now. My legs kind of feel a bit like concrete, but yeah, I just want to be done now. Okay, the current state of play is not good. I'm in dire straits basically, so I've done 10.3 miles and my legs have basically ceased to work, so I might have to walk / jog these last 2 and a bit miles. I'm going to walk for about half a mile and see if my legs can loosen up, but yeah, very disappointing. I was hoping I wouldn't have to stop basically, but yeah, no, I'm still going to finish it. It's going to take a bit longer, I guess. Mercifully, my legs did soon start to loosen up and I managed to jog pretty much all the way to 12 miles. Then the last mile was a combination of jogging and walking as I desperately tried to reach the finish line. And there we have it, 13.12 miles. Just, yeah, really happy to just have finished basically. So the scores on the doors are average pace 11.14, calories 1600, average heart rate 143. Okay, so I'm finished, thankfully. Yeah, the last 3 miles really were just really painful. I managed to kind of jog, well, mainly jog up to 12 miles, and then the last mile was kind of walking / jogging. Still actually really happy with the overall time, because I was kind of setting myself a target of 12-minute mile pace, and even saying that I thought I might not even hit that pace, but to come in under that pace is yeah, really pleasing. It's a shame I had to walk for a little bit. I'd have loved to have been able to jog it all non-stop, but yeah, under the circumstances I'm really happy with how that went. I'm not sure what was going on with my Garmin, but I think it was on 45-minute laps, so it was like 2 and a bit laps, so I'll have to go home and then work out, you know, what the total time was. Okay, so my Garmin does say total time was 2:27:34. So it's a couple of days after the run now, and I picked up a pretty bad cold, as you can probably tell in my voice. I think my body just went into shock and I picked up something. But aside from that, I'm feeling pretty good. I was a little bit achy afterwards, as you would expect. But apart from that, no pain, so I haven't injured anything. So overall, it's I'm pleased with how I'm feeling. Now, a lot of people are probably thinking, why did I do this run? And I think, if truth be told, my fitness has kind of steadily been going downhill in the last couple of years. I think a lot of people are in the same boat where, you know, once you get older, you just have less time for, you know, hobbies and like leisure, and fitness and self-care is one of the first things that you sacrifice, really. So yeah, I wanted to just use this as a springboard to kickstart me into doing more training, really. I think now that I've done this, it's going to make me a lot stronger and everything else will seem just that little bit easier. Plus, I'm mid-30s now and I want to get back to the point where I'm running PBs again. I think my 5k and my 10k PBs were probably set 10 years ago and I haven't really got close to those since then, so I haven't really got long left in me to be able to beat those times, and that's the feeling that I want, really. Probably one of the reasons why this run was so satisfying was because, you know, I'd done something I hadn't done before. I never run that far in the past. And yeah, there's no better feeling in running or in any sport than beating your personal bests. So that's the end of this video. If you did enjoy it, please do like, comment and subscribe. It will really help me out. And yeah, see you in the next one.